back everyone to another PS Vita Homebrew video, and today I wanted to talk about all the ports that have been released throughout the month and just talk about ports on the PS Vita and what to expect here in the future as to those Android ports that are very popular. And I want to start making these videos on a monthly basis where every month we take a look at what has been released throughout the current month of ports. That's going to be one video talking exclusively about ports, and then my other video series is going to be talking about homebrew in general and overall, reviewing all the stuff that's been released throughout the month and just kind of catch you guys up on some stuff that you might have missed out on. And then also finally we'll do plugins and just other PS Vita updates and stuff like that, and anything I want to share with you guys. So those are 3 videos to look for at the end of each month moving forward. And also I will be talking about the top themes released in the custom themes manager application. I think it's one of those videos you have to kind of remind people to go check out because of the latest and greatest themes. I did have one comment talking about my Samus theme, the wallpapers, and that was just the theme I downloaded from Custom Themes Manager. It's really nice. It has some really awesome wallpapers on there, so be on the lookout for that video coming out very soon. So in this video I wanted to just exclusively talk about ports and look at all the stuff that's been released so far throughout the month of January and just talk about other things that relate to ports. So let's go to game ports, and let's see here. We have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 new releases. The first one being In Yumi version 1.6. Looks like an update. Water Closet version 1.0. Vanilla RA. Vanilla TD. The Blues Brothers Jukebox. Prehistoric. Gato Roboto. SDL2 Sand, and finally Hiboris Vita. I downloaded Hiboris SDL2 Sand along with Prehistoric, and they were working just fine. Some of these ports you can just automatically download and start playing. Others, for example Gato Roboto, you're going to have to find the actual game files or have them available. This game is free on Steam, so you can get those files there. And what I do on VitaDB, if you're looking to install this yourself, you just go to the port and you want to click on the release page here, and you'll have the full instructions on how to get that all configured and installed properly on your console. That way you're up and running and playing the game. And I might cover this in another video just to show you guys how to install that port, and I want to cover every single port moving forward, even if it's in a video like this. It's exciting to see that the PS Vita homebrew scene is still growing. We're seeing lots and lots of homebrew just being added to the library, and it's very exciting to see what's next. I'm very happy to see progress in the homebrew community for the PS Vita. Now, one of my favorites that was recently updated was the Nazi Zombies Portable. It has a nice native resolution for the PS Vita, and I've been playing that game non-stop. It's so much fun. Anytime I'm waiting for a video to render, have a little bit of downtime, I pick up the Vita and I start playing Nazi Zombies. It's just one of those games that I cannot stop playing. It's so addicting. But yeah, I'm very glad to see that this game was brought back by Renegade Monte and NZP Reboot team. So it's really awesome. Thank you guys for providing this amazing game for us, and looking forward to much more. There was quite a few ports that I didn't cover the last several months due to some personal problems that I've been going through, and one of them was Slenderman Returns, Atlantis, Quake Spasm, Mario, Sonic 2, Sonic 1 and 3, Galactic Missile Defense. This is like an original, not this one, but I think it's the pinball one which I'm trying to look for. Let's see, where's that pinball game? Oh yeah, Space Cadet Pinball. I want to get this one going. I haven't done the video yet for this, but it's going to be in a work in progress for those who are interested in getting this installed on your console. So be on the lookout for that. I have so many videos to make, and I just want to take my time and not upload too much on the channel and just try to stay consistent on a daily basis here for you guys and try to mix it up a little bit. Now we're going to move on with the list of Android games portable to the Vita. So for those that are new to the homebrew scene, we have a developer named Rey N Robles who works on these Android games and tries to port them over to the PS Vita. And so far we've had 9 games finished, and he's currently working on 4. And here are the lists. This is the candidate list. So these are games that are confirmed to be theoretically portable to the PS Vita, and it's a massive list. We have 136 games, which is crazy. I want to make sure I cover this list on a monthly basis at the end of each month to make sure you guys are updated, and that way you don't miss out on any of these ports, because we did have some issues last year, which I'll get into shortly. But here's a crazy list of games, and one of them I wanted to see was the Elder Scrolls, along with the Resident Evil 4 mobile edition. A lot of people were saying that the game is terrible on mobile edition, but I'd rather have a mobile edition than not have it, you know what I mean? So I'd rather have a crappy version of Resident Evil 4 than not have it at all on the PS Vita. Now moving on to the worked on games, these are games that are currently being ported. This is very important for us to keep updated with this, because these are games that are going to be potentially released any time right now. So last year I remember when Rey N Robles released like 3 ports within like the same month. It was crazy, and there were big massive ports. We had San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, and some other really cool releases throughout like a couple months span time. It was crazy. But the problem was that once he released it, he was doing these updates, and then mid-summer or late summer, Take-Two Interactive, or whatever you call them, the guys who make Grand Theft Auto games, they basically blocked the download and took it off the GitHub. So all those files were no longer available, and a lot of people missed out on it. But I have some good news that those are currently available, and we'll take a look at that next. But here are the games that are currently worked on. We have Final Fantasy, the After Years. We have Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, and this is already on the PSP, but a lot of people were like, why are you downloading the ported version when you have the PSP version? The reason why I do it is just to show how to install it for those who are interested in getting the ported version instead of the PSP version. And also we have a much better resolution on the game. Maybe we'll have better colors, more options, and things like that. So something you don't want to miss out on, and I recommend just getting it. It's not too expensive. It doesn't cost more than like 10-20 bucks for these games. They're like $4 or $5 on the store. And then we also have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I never played this game, so I'm excited to see the outcome on this, and this War of Mine. So these are ports that are being worked on, and it's not a guarantee that they'll be ported. So it's just a matter of time when our guy will release this, and hopefully he'll get it done, right? Moving on to the done section, these are games that got already ported. They're available right now. We have Battlefield Bad Company 2 Bully Anniversary Edition. I just covered this tutorial. I'll have a link in the description and also somewhere on the screen here for you to go check out if you're interested in getting that installed, along with Crazy Taxi Classic, another tutorial I created. Next we have 3 Final Fantasy games, 3, 4, and 5, and we have Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, San Andreas, and Max Payne. Now Vice City is not on here, and Grand Theft Auto 3 are not on here because those two ports are from PC, and you'll have to get the PC version in order to get that properly installed or ported over to the PS Vita. So these are just strictly the Android games. These games are available through your smartphone, through the Play Store on Android, just to be clear on that. But the Max Payne works well, San Andreas works awesome. All these games are almost flawless. Rarely have any issues when I'm going through these games. It's awesome. Now moving on to the last part, the saddest part, and that's the impossible. These games that have been worked on and that are not possible to be ported over to the PS Vita, and who knows what the issues might be, but that's just what we have here today. There's a total of 36 games. Borderlands 2, I thought that was Kingdom Hearts, Need for Speed Shift. There was one that I really wanted, yes, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I really wanted this, along with Elder Scrolls. Kind of sad about that. Damn, that's really sad. I really wanted those games ported over to the PS Vita. Let's go back to the done section, and I'll have a link to this website in the description down below, so you can go and check these games out. Let's click on San Andreas, open this in a new tab. And once you make it here, you'll see a comment that says available here. So click on that, and you want to click on releases. And the VPK is available today. Let's hit that download, and it's already downloaded. Nice. And the game files are available too, so you'll need both of those. I have a full video on how to install this, and I'll have links to those in the description below. Let's move on to another one here. Let's go to Bully Anniversary Edition. This is another popular game. Let's go to the comment section down below. Let me zoom in here just a little bit. The GitHub and the releases on the right side. Bully version 1.0. Now before you weren't able to look at this page at all. It just said removed from GitHub. So it's nice to see that these are available right away. Re-uploaded. Finally, we're going to take a look at GTA Vice City along with GTA 3 together. And these two ports are amazing. You can get these purchased off Steam. But right now, the download links are not available, or they're not taking me anywhere. I looked all over online and I still can't find it. You may find someone on Reddit that will share the files for you, but you just have to be careful in doing that. Make sure it doesn't have any type of viruses. Scan it, do whatever you need to protect yourself and your PC. So here's the update version 1.0.1, and it just gives me an error, and that's unfortunate. So these files are no longer available, along with the GTA 3, which is here, the GTA 3 port. Let me zoom in there real quick. Keep forgetting to do that. And we just get an error again. That's terrible. Let's see here. Oh. Really sad to see that. But you can still get the San Andreas along with Bully, so I would go ahead and download those right away and just back them up. Even if you already have it installed, I'll just download that and just back it up on your PC somewhere and keep it safe. So that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to make sure to update you guys on the latest releases of ports. I really didn't go into too much detail into each of these ports because there's so many of them, but I just wanted to name them off and show you exactly what's available. Make sure to get them. If you're interested in playing any of these games, go ahead and download them. And there's so many different ports to check out. I'll have a link to this website in the description down below. You can see so many different ports, but some of them will need the original files from the original game, so be aware of that. If you guys have any questions, comment down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so you don't miss any videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.